Hi everyone, it's that time again. It's time for story time with Nonna. I'm Nonna, and that means grandma in Italian. That's what my grandchildren call me. So we've been on a little bit of a break because our family has welcomed a new addition, and we have a new little granddaughter. So my media person was busy doing that while I was not reading. But I hope you missed us. We missed you, and I've got a great story for you today. It's called Where the Wild Things Are by Maurice Sendak, and you're going to love the illustrations. Maurice Sendak is a tremendous illustrator, and his pictures are awesome. So let's get started with our story. Where the Wild Things Are. Story and pictures by Maurice Sendak. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind and another, his mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, "I'll eat you up." So he was sent to bed without eating anything. That very night in Max's room, a forest grew. And grew and grew until his ceiling hung with vines, and the walls became the world around, and an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through night and day and in and out of weeks and almost over a year to where the wild things are. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars, and gnashed their terrible teeth, and rolled their terrible eyes, and showed their terrible claws, till Max said, "Be still," and tamed them with the magic trick of staring into their yellow eyes without blinking once. And they were frightened, and called him the most wild thing of all. And made him king of all the wild things. And now, Max cried, let the wild things rumpus start. They're going to have a big dance now, aren't they? And Max is the king. And now they're swinging through the branches. And then Max is riding in a big monster parade. Wow, these drawings are amazing, aren't they? Now stop, Max said, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Then all around from far away across the world, he smelled good things to eat, so he gave up being king of where the wild things are. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We'll love you so." And Max said, "No." The wild things roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth, and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and sailed and waved goodbye. And sailed back over a year and in and out of weeks and through a day and into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. And it was still hot. He had a pretty cool dream, because it wasn't a year past. It just seemed like that. Wasn't that a cool story? Did you guys like that? Did you like the pictures? I just think they did a tremendous job of those pictures. So Max got his supper anyway. That was nice of his mom. Hope you guys enjoyed that book. I enjoyed reading it to you, and I hope you will join me next time when we have another fabulous story on Storytime with Nonna. Bye!